A very important criteria to consider when evaluating information, especially on the web, is authority. Who created this information? Who is this person and/or organization? And more importantly, what are their credentials? Are they an expert in their field that I can rely on this information to be accurate and well researched? So dig around, do some exploration, do some sleuthing, if you will, on each website you look at to try to note whether or not you can find credentials, whether or not you can find an About Me or an About Us page, whether or not you can find contact information if you have questions about the information. Let's take a look at 3 quick examples. The first one looks like a personal website on why this woman does not vaccinate her children. Just by the look and feel of the website, I get a sense that it's a personal, not professional website. And it's clear reading her information here that she's in fact not a doctor or a medical expert. She's basically writing an opinion piece on her perceptions, negative perceptions on vaccination based on her experiences with her family. While she does include some outside resources to support her claims, she herself is not the expert. So we would want to go one step further and look at information that might be based on medical opinions. In contrast, we now have a website on immunization from Medline Plus, which is from the National Library of Medicine and the National Institutes of Health. As we talked about under domain conversations, this is a .gov website, so all of the information here is backed up by the U.S. government and has been verified by the doctors and health professionals in the National Institutes of Health. So as you see here, this is not an opinion piece as the last website we looked at, but rather purely informative and giving us lots of information and research on medical vaccinations for adults and for children. We could link into any of these articles and find the authors and the doctors and the medical researchers who helped produce this information. Now, a tricky site for authority is, of course, Wikipedia. The fun part of Wikipedia is that anybody can edit the information. We can all log in here and go ahead and type in what we know or don't know about the topic. What's tricky about that is that although it's given the web this sort of great participatory culture, is that it might not be updated by experts. Anybody could go in and add their opinions and or beliefs on vaccination. Now, good Wikipedia entries like this one has numerous sources here. So I'm looking here at all sorts of vaccines that link me down to their reference list, which is extensive. And this is where you can find updated and authoritative information. Don't rely on the Wikipedia article itself, but dig a little bit deeper and see if they actually cite some sources of authority that you could therefore go and rely on.